much as it hurt mine. Dang. Sorry about that. But I caught it right on the button. I got the applause, but the applause was quite aggressive right now. Quite aggressive, wouldn't you say, Jimmy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But never no mind. Let's introduce you guys to the next episode, the newest episode number 73. Woo, we are old man. We're old man now. We're on episode 73 of Wealth for Generations. Today, we're going to be talking about wage gaps are way whack. Yes, because it's true. It's true. Why? Why? Like why? If I got the same experience as you got, but there's something visually different between us, and they choose to pay me more than you, that's not fair. It's not fair at all. Or someone else is visually different and they choose to pay them more than they pay me. But we got the same amount of experience and the same type of skill. It don't make no sense. That's whack. That's whack. Ain't that whack, Jimmy? That's just whack, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
It's whack. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. Not sure if you guys heard or saw, but we will kind of be touching on Miss Taraji today because she understands that wage gaps are way whack. They way whack. But let's get into the show. Let's get into the first segment of the show, one of my favorites, and that is the wealth or the health is wealth segment. The Health is Wealth segment is brought to you by Jessica and Christina of Elevated Souls. They say that we're here to elevate your soul. You can reach them at Elevated Souls, ELIVE, the number 8, DSOULS at gmail.com, or you can call or text 480-269-2649. And let's see what the ladies have for us today. They're talking about ginger compress. Are you familiar with that at all, Jimmy?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think he was gonna say yes because I wasn't familiar with it either at all. I ain't even gonna lie. When I opened it up, I was like, Jess, you gave me ginger last time. But she's the reason why I appointed her our official Health is Wealth advisor. She says this is for topical use. Okay. So this is not ingesting of the ginger. This is ginger compress on topical use, meaning aches and pains and things like that. That's not ingesting. It's going to go on your skin or something like that. For those of you that aren't familiar with the word. But all right, let's get into the segment then. All right. Gather around, folks. Let me drop some wisdom about the OG of spices. That's ginger, baby. Ginger, baby. You thought ginger was just for making your grandma's special tea. Nah. This little fella right here is also a pain killing wizard. Wizardry. Okay, so you got muscle aches, psh, arthritis acting up. Psh. Imagine this: a warm ginger compress hugging your troubles away, just like a lovely day at the spa, but for your body. So, oh snap! Did I forget to mention you got muscle tension? Did you catch that, Jimmy?
Oh, yep.
That rhymed.
Hella joke.
that rhymed. I could be a rapper. Did I forget to mention you got muscle tension? Well, not today, Satan. Not with ginger compress. Ginger root or gingers got that anti-inflammatory vibe. It's like sending a chill squad to calm down those angry joints. Those angry joints, peers. We getting in that 40 range, where them knees and joints they gonna be calling to us. And check this out. Check this out too. Improved circulation. Doesn't that sound nice? Ginger brings that blood flow, like giving your body a VIP pass to the circulation party. But wait, there's more. Ladies in the house? Do I got any ladies in the house? No, not literally in the house, but somebody's watching. Some lady somewhere out there. You're watching. Check this out. Check this. Ginger's got your back too, because studies say it might just dial down. Get a little closer. Come on. Get a little closer. It might calm down menstrual cramps. Yep, I said it. Ginger compress can calm down menstrual cramps. It's like a superhero in root form, fighting off those monthly villains. Like that, just like that. Hold up. Ginger ain't just about the pain game, though. It might even heal wounds faster. So, Jimmy, when you out there in the kitchen chefing it up and you get a little boo boo on your finger, get a little choppy chop, get a little cut because you didn't tuck right. You didn't tuck them fingers right. You know about tucking them fingers right? Got to tuck them fingers. Got to tuck them, dog. Got to tuck them when you chopping. Got to tuck them. But check it. If you cut yourself, you can use the ginger compress. Sorry, the ginger compress. It's like putting ginger. It's like putting a ginger cape on your scratches. Poof, they're out of here. Magic. And fellas, don't think you're left out. Ginger's got your back with stress relief too. It's like a spa vacation in a root. So next time you feel achy, forget popping pills. Just forget popping pills in general. I mean, gosh darn it. I almost caught it. I saw it. My hand just didn't move fast enough. Boom. Just don't take pills at all. I mean, unless you absolutely need to. But get yourself some ginger root. Spice up your life, and your pain will be history, baby. History, baby. So, Jimmy, I got a question for you. Now that you heard about some ginger compress, next time you go out there and ball up them kids, start dunking on them 10-year-olds again, like bow. And then you go home and your knees is aching a little bit. Ginger compress, bro. Rub that shit all up on your joints. Good go. But that's it for the health is wealth today. Ginger compress. Check it out. You know, not only does it help your joints, it's anti-inflammatory. It helps pain. It can even help with your menstrual cramps. You know, it helps with your scratches. So next time, you know, when you fall down and have a boo boo, you can put it on your knee and it'll be all better. Like magic. Poof. Bam. You know what I mean? Just I kind of wonder if it stings though. You think it stings?
Probably burns.
I was kind of thinking that too, since there's I mean, it's not really a spicy root, but enough gingers is a little bit of spice up in there. But let's get on to the next one. We're getting into the next segment of the show. Next segment of the show is Asking the Masses. Asking the Masses. I should come up with a jingle for that one, actually. Excuse me. So today, we got a two-part Asking the Masses for today. Actually, I don't think you joined in on either of them, Jimothy, last time. But uh, but yeah, we got two of them. I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out which one I had first, real quick, so I can pull it up on the old book of face. But the first question is: when life attacks with obstacles and setbacks, how do you cope? How do you stay motivated, focused? Cause you know what? Cause you know what? The show must go on. Jimmy, what do you like to do? Oh,
Be my meat. No, I'm sorry.
he's talking about
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
ground
No, I'm not.
beef when it needs
No,
to be
I'm not.
tenderized.
Talk about penis.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So we had some people join in on the enters of net for when life attacks with obstacles and setbacks. How do you cope? How do you stay motivated and focused? Let's see. We got Michael Roberts, one of the good friends of mine from a long time ago. Actually, crazy enough, I was looking through some old stuff. Michael, if you're watching, I still have the paper when we met. I was kind of laughing at it. I still have the paper when we met. It's got your name, your phone number. We were in that little shop on Grand Avenue. Good times, good times. Anyways, but yes, Michael Roberts. He said, and understanding that failure is part of the process of success. So that's how he copes and stays motivated, just reminding himself that even though I'm going through these obstacles, even though I'm having these setbacks, failure is part of the process of success. You can't have a little bit of, you can't have all success and no struggle.
What?
All success,
Oh, I thought you said something else.
all success.
I thought you said something completely different.
Oh,
I thought you said awesome sex. I was like, whoa.
I mean, you can have awesome sex if you try and practice. It's possible. I mean, you got those. Some people got genetics, you know.
I know I got a bad back, like lower back. It'd be hurting.
Oh, I meant like
Sure.
genetics in a positive way. That's probably not genetics. It's probably because you're a giant and the world's not made for you. So you got to bend over for shit all the time, and then you got to sit in stuff that ain't comfortable.
I ain't gonna. I
Cause
struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, man. I know. I mean, I don't know, no, but I kind of know.
Water?
No, I'm good. I got my energy drink. I got my adrenaline. I got my adrenaline A shock drink, which is fantabulous. It tastes delicious. And if you guys would ever like to sponsor us and play some commercials, I would not be happy. I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at that at all.
Neither would
This is not a paid advertisement,
I.
but it could be.
For Pepsi, all them too.
But it could be. So yes, we got Michael Roberts. He's saying you got to understand, you got to respect the process. It's part of the process. You can't have one without the other. You can't have success without failure. You can't have awesome sex without children. Or maybe the other way around. You can't have children without awesome sex. Well, we'll save that for another time. We have Mr. Dip, the king of Habari. He said, the hard times make you more resilient to obstacles in the future. True that. It's quite similar, but it's said in a pretty different, in a really different way. But yeah, you got to respect the process and understand. You know, Dip is probably saying the ways he copes and the way he keeps motivated and stays focused is understanding and reminding himself that the hard times will make him more resilient to the obstacles in the future. So you know, you got to take this one, you got to take this L and keep it moving. As long as you got 7 wins and 5 or 6 L's. I mean, preferably like two L's. I'd be happy if I had like 7 wins and 2 L's. I mean, I ain't got to be undefeated. But anyways, we have the homie Chris. Well, as a man, you got to swing back when swung on. Oh yeah, I told him. I forgot about this one. Yeah, I told him, man, I can't be doing all that because you know my 8-year-old he doesn't fully understand that I got manpower. He's only 8, so I can't really swing on him like that. And then you know, there's these people called CPS and shit like that. Like it's complicated. It's complicated. Okay, but I can't just swing on people when they swing on me. I gotta wait at least until he's like 18, and then it still has to be like I gotta make sure I don't break no bones. I gotta make sure nobody calls the police. Like I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one, but you know, to each their own. To each their own. Um, excuse me, that one snuck up on me. My uncle Tyrone, he said, "Pray, believe, and watch him do what he do." And that is one I know there's a lot of people that can really agree with. You got to pray and let God do what He do. You know what I mean? So for all you people out there, for all you people out there who do follow and who do pray, you know, that's always something that is a good choice, a good path when you're going through the struggles, get down on those knees and pray and ask for the strength to proceed. Pray, I said. Pray.
All right.
Pray. Get down on your knees and pray. We have Vera. Okay. Hard times make me stronger. Vera Bradford. Sal. I don't want to mess up your name. You know who you are, Sal. That's Frank's homie. You guys to come out swinging one problem at a time. It looks like Chris and Sal should be hanging out here. You gotta come out swinging. Swing, son. Shoot, you feeling froggy? You feeling froggy? Oh, and then my friend Crystal, she came out with a good one. She said, alcohol, just straight up alcohol, maybe a fifth to the face. Why not? Just don't drive. No, seriously though, don't drive after you drink a fifth. Like seriously. um, but yeah, she said alcohol, which in all seriousness, I mean, I don't want anybody out there to put themselves in danger. Just really don't drive after you drink the fifth, okay? Just don't do it. It's not a good idea. Don't even think about grabbing the keys. Don't even just throw the keys, put them in the fridge because you'll wake up in the morning not knowing what happened, and then I'll make a funner story when you wake up and your keys are in the fridge. But anyways, we got Mario Jones. He says, "I remember obstacles don't come to those not moving forward. Closer to the finish line is when things get the hardest." Ooh, that's a good one. All you sports athletes and stuff like that, you understand that. Any of you track people, ooh, you get that little cramp at the end, towards the end, you get that little cramp right there, and you got 45 meters to go, or not meters. Yeah. You got 45 meters to go. You get that little cramp. Ooh, oh, you got pushed through. Second place is catching up on you. Oh, it's hard. We got the homie Randy. He said he likes to take a very long walk, which is nothing wrong with that. It's definitely not as extreme as the others, but sometimes that's what it is. You want to take a walk, nice, go find some water, nice scenery, take a long walk, clear your mind, or even just don't clear your mind. Think about the situation and how you can overcome it while you're out in wilderness and no one else is interrupting that train of thought. Um, let's see. And then we have the homie Daniel. He said, "Hope and pray that everything will be okay." So yeah, there's a lot of people that go along with that. That's one of my um, founding thought processes. You know what I mean? I have it written down in my home. Don't give up and believe, and that's all related to praying and believing in yourself. And like, just don't give up. You just got to keep on going. The show must go on. The show must go on. You know what I mean? And then yeah, the another one I like to do that I entered on the book of face is sometimes I like to stop and think about all the positive things that I can be grateful for. You know, say I'm struggling, I may be struggling financially or something to get to a certain level or to purchase something that I want, but and I'm not achieving it in the certain amount of time that I want it. I may take a moment to step back and remind myself that I still have food in my house. My kids are taken care of. They have a house to sleep in. I have a vehicle. Sometimes you just gotta go back and sometimes it might not even be that level. You know what I mean? You might just be like, I got people who love me. What more do you need than that? You know what I mean? Sometimes, eventually, if you need shelter, you need to get to that shelter eventually. But in order to keep on going, what more do you need than knowing that there's somebody out there that loves you, or that you got to be out there for somebody that you love? You know. So that's question number 2 for asking the masses. Question number 2 is someone wants to gift you $5 million. Woo 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 woo. I'm sure everybody, damn body is gonna perk up their ears if someone says, "I want to gift you $5 million." But here's the kicker. I want to gift you $5 million, But there's a stipulation. You have to live for 1 year either without a car or with no personal internet. And the only reason I say personal internet because we are in 2023. There are some people who literally need the internet in order to work. So I don't want you to lose your job in order to get the 5 million. But technically, if you get 5 million, are you going to keep your job anyways? I know some people who would quit that day. But shoot, I know some people that would probably quit a couple of days before. They'd be like, in a year, psh, screw it. We gonna see what's gonna happen in this next 365. Deuces, because I'm doing what I got to do to get this 5 mil. Oh man. Ah. But yeah. So either no internet, no personal internet, or no car. What options do you choose? We had some people intertwine in this on the enters of net. We have Mr. Dip, the king of the castle, the king of Habari Entertainment. He said, I'm going to have to figure it out for 5 mil. He said, car is easier though. For 5 mil, he's like, I'll do whatever. If I got to do a car or the internet, he's like, whatever, we're going to make it happen. But he's saying he's probably going to choose the car, which, it's understandable. It's understandable. We got Keith Johnson. He says, he would go without the car because you can just Lyft or Uber and friends to get around. And that is right. Because what did we do before when we were kids? You know what I mean? What did you do before you had a car? Just revert back. Why not? Joe, he says, that's easily worth it. I'd go down to a monastery and meditate with the monks. See, that's one of them people. He'd probably be like, what? A year? 365? Do. Hey, yo, job. Peace. I quit. I'm going to a monastery. About to get this dough. 5 mil. Easy. Joe over there thinking. You can get that somebody wants to gift you $5 million, and you got to either live without a car or personal internet for a year in order to get the 5 mil.
Oh shit, that's easy. A car. I'm going nowhere anyway.
Because you ain't got no car right now,
Exactly.
though.
That's easy.
But I know I'm adding stuff right now, but I feel like if you're already in that situation, you got to take the other.
Hell no. What?
Yeah, because it'd be too easy.
Exactly. Right? Why would I try to choose the hard route?
Because you already ain't got a car.
What you mean by personal internet? Like no phone service?
Yeah, like you can't have any
No Wi-Fi out the house?
You got some tissue?
Yeah.
I can feel my nose.
But no Wi-Fi out the house?
No, only if you like work. Can you grab me some real quick?
Yes.
I appreciate you much. I just don't, I don't want to be all snot nose. I thought I had some in my bag. Sorry for the delay, people. My nose is being disrespectful right now. It's not holding the fort down. Went off and took a break. You know how these black people be. I'm on break. Whatever. We got Jessica, my fiance. She said, definitely internet. We got Michael. Shoot, might as well call him Uncle Michael too, as long as he been around. But he said, car. He said a car, easy. Iesha, the queen of Habari, Miss Iesha, she said a year without a car for me. She'll just Uber, Lyft, taxi, ride the bus. You might want to double check that bus statement though. I don't know how it is now, but the bus. Have fun getting to places on time. um, we got my homie Crystal. She said no internet all day, easy peasy. And then we got the homie Daniel. He said, I don't have a car already, so let's go. But like I said, I feel like if you ain't got a car already, you got to do the other one, man. You got to do the other one. You can't just take the easy way out. I mean, come on, come on. That's the whole reason why the supposed millionaire, billionaire person is giving you stipulations because they want you to work for it. They want you to work for it. You know what I mean? Oh, you should have did it overhand.
Look at that. No, look at this.
Pardon me for a moment. Sorry, my most deepest apologies. So, yes, Daniel was the last one. Say you, giant. Do you have any say in this asking of the masses? Oh yeah, wait, you already said car. Yeah, yeah, my bad. My bad. You know, short-term memory sometimes. Um, so that is gonna wrap it up actually for asking the masses. If you guys would like to intertwine, go ahead, feel free to comment on the socials of medias when you have a chance. But in the meantime, let's get to the next segment, which is the wealthy wisdom, the meat and potatoes. No, 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 not that yet. It's time for the wealthy wisdom, the most important part, the meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes, meat and potatoes. So we're talking about wage gap is way whack. The ginger, not the ginger. That was the health as well. The gender pay gap refers to the difference in earnings between men and women in the workforce. Excuse me. It represents the average disparity in pay between all men and women in respective of their job roles, qualifications, or experience levels. This gap is typically measured by comparing the median earnings of men and women working full time. Racial pay gap, on the other hand, focuses on the differences in earnings between various racial or ethnic groups in the workforce. It highlights the discrepancy in pay among different racial or ethnic backgrounds, showcasing disparities in earnings, opportunities, and advancement. What you doing? Taraji P. Henson, an acclaimed actress known for her roles in movies like Hidden Figures and TV series Empire, has recently been more vocal about this issue of pay inequality in the entertainment industry. Many
Let's run that clip. Oh,
not yet, not yet. But it's soon. Now you gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready.
you're running here.
Many actresses, including Henson, have highlighted the gender pay gap in the entertainment industry, where female actors often earn significantly less than their male counterparts for similar or even lesser roles. This disparity has been a subject of public discussion, with several actresses speaking out against unequal pay based on gender or race. Henson has been an advocate for equal pay and has spoken about the need for fairness and equality in compensation for women and minorities in Hollywood. Her advocacy has been part of a larger movement within the entertainment district.
Oh my gosh.
Her advocacy
Wait, wait, wait,
has
wait,
been
wait.
part of a larger
If you can't
movement
talk,
within the entertainment industry.
okay. Just real quick. Sorry, guys. I got to say this before, what I'm saying, I forget.
Mhm.
You like stuttering there reminded me of old dude, the fat
Oh,
guy.
dude.
Big pun. Sorry.
In the middle of Little
Yeah,
Italy.
dead in the middle of Little Italy. I was like, oh my god! I just heard that. Dead in the
I
middle
wish
of Little Italy with. Oh my
I
god!
wish I could do that. I
Right? I can
tried
barely talk
once,
myself.
twice. But let's see. Henson has been an advocate for equal pay and has spoken about the need for fairness and equality and equity in compensation for women and minorities in Hollywood. Her advocacy has been part of a larger movement within the entertainment industry aimed at bringing attention to and rectifying the disparities in pay based on gender. I did it again. Based on gender, not gender. Because there's all different kinds of ginger. There's Indian ginger, there's Chinese ginger, there's African ginger, there's Russian ginger, all the gingers. But let's take a look at this clip of Taraji P. Henson talking about the inequalities in Hollywood that she has faced.
Dead in the middle, Little Italy with.
You'll be trying to do that the rest of the day now. I don't think it's playing. It's not playing.
Us.
Yes.
They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, "Oh, such and such made $10 million," no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay, so do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed,
Sometimes
not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So
You're tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that. I get that.
It wears on you, you know. Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You know. And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I think it's an important message for people to hear because we see the lights, camera, action.
And then
And
they
it's so
tell me we
glamorous,
don't
yes.
translate overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing that my entire career, 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing. And I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face. And I'm just supposed to smile and grin and bear it and just keep, like, enough is enough. That's why I have other things. I have my TPH brand. I have my mental wellness. I have other things because this industry, if you let it, it'll steal your soul. But I refuse to let that happen.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes me so.
I mean, it's an emotional moment, man. It's you gotta understand, like for her, for an actor who's been in the game for that long and is that passionate as she is, that she's actually thinking about. She's trying to phone it in the trash. She's actually thinking about quitting.
Have a case. That's
Uh-oh.
scared for.
She's thinking about quitting because of the pay, you know, and it makes sense. Like she was breaking it down, you know. People are like, "Oh, so and so made so many mil," but people don't think about all those factors. You know, we just think about that gross number. But like she said, you make 100 mil or you make 50 mil, Uncle Sam takes half of that off the top. You know, and then you're left with 25. And then you got to pay your team about 30% of what you grossed, not what you got left. So you got to pay your team 30% of 50 mil, not 30% of 25 mil. So what is that? You know? And it's crazy. I saw a picture of her and Brad Pitt next to each other, and there's clips you can do your due diligence.
Spell it.
It. Um, and there's footage of her talking about the pay gap on the Benjamin Buttons movie that she was in with Brad Pitt, where he got multiple millions. I don't remember the exact numbers, but he had multiple millions, and she didn't even have half a million, which is what she was asking for. She was asking for 500,000, and they wouldn't even grant it to her. So it's real, man. It's real. I mean, we may see it too over here on our end, on the lower end, and it's not as much. So and so may be getting paid $17, and so may be getting paid $20, but that still adds up throughout the year. You know what I mean? Add that up as an annual salary. That adds up. Um, so some factors contributing to the gender pay gap include um, wait, 9 minutes. Occupational segregation, which is women are often concentrated in lower paying industries or specific job roles compared to men. This occupational segregation contributes significantly to the gender pay gap. Discrimination, explicit or implicit bias and discrimination against women in hiring, promotions, or salary decisions contribute to unequal pay. Motherhood penalty. Women, especially mothers, often face challenges in their careers due to the responsibilities of caregiving, leading to interruptions in their career, fewer promotions, and reduced pay. Unequal opportunities. Women have fewer opportunities for advancement or leadership positions impacting their earning potential. Factors contributing to the racial pay gap. Structural racism. Systematic inequalities and structural racism in education, employment, and opportunities lead to disparities in pay among different racial and ethnic groups. Occupational segregation. Similar to the gender pay gap, racial minorities may face segregation into lower paying jobs or industries due to systematic biases. Discrimination and bias. Racial bias in hiring, promotion, and salary descriptions can lead to unequal pay for individuals from certain social or ethnic backgrounds. Now, this one is kind of weird. I kind of want to touch on this real quick because um, I feel like there's a there's a there's a there's a weird situation for our culture, for Black people in general. Um, with all due respect, my fellow Black people, sometimes we be coming out the woodwork when we naming our kids. Okay? Um, with all due respect, stop doing that shit. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand that you want your kids to be unique and you want to have whatever name that you think is cool to you. Just like my son. I mean, my son's name isn't even that regular. My son's not a Steve or a Dan or Alex or anything. My son's name is Javante. Okay? So it's a little different. But sometimes, we got to think about the names because of these discrimination and bias hiring and promotion situations. There's a lot of jokes in the comedy world that people say, when Bonquisha or Listerine, somebody like that, you know.
O'Shea.
O'Shea, that's Ice Cube's name. O'Shea.
He's not even Irish.
Huh?
He's not even Irish.
But yeah, I mean, there's just certain names, sometimes we could just bring it down. We could turn it down a notch a little bit, just saying, But then again, also, like I said, with all due respect, do we really need to tone it down? A part of me says hell no. Like, why should that even matter? The side of me that understands the way things works says maybe we should calm down. But the actual me, like me, what the fuck does my name have to do with anything? Seriously. Just because that's my name doesn't mean that's my intelligence. Just because that's my name doesn't mean that's my work ethic. Just because that's my name doesn't mean anything. It's just a name. A person creates a person. A name is just a name. Would a rose still not smell as sweet as a rose if it were not called a rose? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, educational and society and society hmm. Socioeconomic disparities. Is that? I feel like that's got to be a word. I mean, it's socio. Oh, socio. Educational and socioeconomic disparities. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That sounds. See, kids, sound it out, and you can achieve. Educational and society. So, damn it, you messed me up now. Educational and economic disparities. Socio, yes. Fuck. How'd you remember how I said it and I couldn't? Educational, socio-economic disparities, unequal access to quality education, and societal socio-economic disparities contribute to differences in opportunities and consequently pay discrepancies among racial groups. So, Jimmy, do you think you've experienced any of this before?
Absolutely.
Or have seen it, or not necessarily experienced it personally, but seen it? You got any examples you would like to share? No?
Everybody treats me with the utmost respect because they're afraid of me. You know why they're afraid of me?
Because you're a giant?
No, that's not why. You know why?
Because you're a dark colored giant?
No, you know why?
Because you got big feet?
Mm-mm. The reason is I'm Batman.
No one's supposed to know Batman's real identity.
No. Black man.
So besides Taraji, there has been numerous famous individuals, including actors, activists, politicians, and public figures that have spoken about the gender and racial wage gaps, advocating for pay equality and for pay equity and equality in the workplace. Here are a few notable figures who have been vocal on these issues. If you guys would like to know more people who are about that life. Emma Watson.
I'm about that life.
Michelle Obama. Yeah, Michelle Obama. Viola Davis. Serena Williams. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Jennifer Lawrence. And Kamala Harris. Yes, the vice president and the first lady. Both about that life. These individuals, among many others, have used their platforms to raise awareness, advocate for policy changes, and initiate discussions aimed at addressing and closing the gender and racial wage gaps in various industries and sectors. Ensuring you are paid, or I'm sorry, that's the wrong part. Okay. Ensuring you are paid what you're worth involves a combination of strategies that involve self-assessment, negotiation skills, market research, and advocating for yourself. Here are some steps you can take. You ready? You got a pen, pencil, Jimmy? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. You would like to research and compare salaries for the field that you're interested in. That's number one. I mean, in no particular order.
Am I supposed to go to work today?
Was that a knock?
Probably not in this door.
Know your value. Assess your skills and experience.
Value.
Be confident in your negotiations. Consider benefits and perks, meaning don't just focus on the money and the salary. If someone wants to pay you a little bit less, but they want to provide you with healthcare or something like that, it might be a good idea to take the benefits for a little less pay over someone who wants to pay you a little bit more but not provide the benefits. You know, some people will provide you a 401k and help you and do match payments and stuff like that. So consider benefits and perks. Make sure you collect and save, document, collect, save, and document your achievements. So if you have certifications in certain things that make you look better, if you have certain level of responsibility, if you've been like assistant manager, lead manager, things of that nature, and you have documentation of it, you can also seek professional development. And hold on, I got one more. It's trying to hide on me. Seek the help of mentors or seek mentors and advice. So there's a few things that can help you um, make sure that you are getting paid what you are worth. You got to do your own due diligence and make sure you got all those done. But the major thing, the most thing that's important when you're negotiating your pay and trying to get what you are worth, you need to be confident. And you need to be confident enough in yourself and in the situation that no matter what they offer you, if it doesn't meet what you require, you need to walk away. You need to be confident in yourself enough that you can walk away from what they offer on the table if it does not meet your needs. If you can't do that, then you're not ready to really be paid what you're worth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's going to wrap it up for
The whole show. Have a
No.
good night, guys.
no, that's
I'm kidding.
wealthy wisdom. But that means we're going into the last segment of the show. My favorite and your favorite, everybody's favorite segment.
We
building,
building,
boy.
That's the first one.
That's fine. That's probably like
What an
that's
8
probably,
out of 10.
that's probably over 50%. I'll say that's over 50. Wasn't bad. But today, we building boy, we got an oldie but a goodie because you guys see him all the time. Today, we're going to be talking about highlighting elevated souls today. But we're doing it because they're having a end of the year sale. And I want you guys to take advantage of the situation. They are currently offering pickup and delivery options. So, right now, Elevated Souls, it started on the 26th and it'll be going until the 1st. So, you only got a couple days left, but it's a really great sale. They're offering sea moss gel in a mason jar just for you, a full month supply for $35. You get 2 separate jars. So, if you like, you can mix and match the flavors, or you can just get a full month supply of one flavor. $35. Normally, I believe it's $45, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's $45 normally. Or you can also get fresh juice in a mason jar. So these are glass. They're in glass jars. You get to keep the jars. They're for you forever to keep. And the jars, both the gel and the juice come in jars. The juice jars are $9 each, or you can do 2 for $16. So, like I said, there is pickup available if you're in the Mesa, Tempe area, or if you're in the Avondale area, you can pick up. If not, there is delivery options available. Please text or call 480-269-2649 so you can get your month supply and your juices right now. Like right now. Tell them W4G sent you, Wealth for Generations. Make sure you take advantage of it. You can reach them at 480-269-2649. Or you can contact them on Instagram at ELIVE, the number 8D underscore SOULS, Elevated Souls. From the 26th to the 1st, $35 for a month, $9 for a juice, or 2 for $16. That's a smoking deal. You gonna get some juice, Jimmy? Jimmy, you gonna get some juice? Gonna get some juice. They got pineapple juice. They got pineapple orange juice sometimes. I don't quote me on this because I think the flavors do kind of rotate sometimes. But I know they got. I think the because it's kind of some of the stuff is kind of seasonal. I don't think they got watermelon right now. Out, do they? I don't know. What is that? Is that raining right now? Is that right now?
No, that's not right now.
Oh, I'm like, what the?
That's a game.
Oh, I can't even really tell from here. But yes, so everybody out there, hit up Elevated Souls right now. Hit up Elevated Souls right now. 480-269-2649. Elevated Souls. Get your CMOS and get your juices now. Get them now. Get to the chopper and get them now. You know what, Jimmy? We got to do this show totally over. We got to do it. We got to start from the beginning. Fuck, I messed up, man. I never introduced you, bro.
I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you guys.
How you doing today, man?
You know, living la vida loca.
Living la vida loca. Dun, 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 dun. My peers know what's up with Ricky. But yeah, I guess it's too late to start over. So I guess on that note, it's time to wrap it up. And we're gonna say peace. Meow, meow.